everybody, and welcome back to Glam Life Wig and Makeup Reviews. My name is Kristen, and today I just thought I would hop on here. I'm getting ready to go run some errands, and I don't really have any particular items that I'm going to talk about, but I just thought it'd be fun to take you along on as I'm getting ready to go here. So the first product we're going to go with is the Boscia Cactus Water Hydrating Cream, and I actually found this in my stash, and I haven't used it in a while. And so I thought, okay, this is a product I've forgotten about, and I'd like to use it again and just kind of see what it's all about. It is a gel-like texture, and I really like those because those are usually very hydrating and they feel really good on the skin. And so I like that. I think this will be a great moisturizer as well for the upcoming spring and summer months. I'm very excited that time change is just right around the corner. I love it when it stays lighter out at night as opposed to getting dark around, 5 to 6. So this feels really good. It's a very lightweight moisturizer, but I like the gel texture. And then I'm going to jump in with some Estee Lauder Resilience Multi-Effect Tri-Peptide Eye Cream. I have this little jar, and I like this stuff. Now this is a new little trial size of it, but I'm pretty sure I've used this in the past and really enjoyed it. Everything that I've ever used by Estee Lauder, it's really good quality, and my under eyes get super dry. This is a really thick cream, so it really feels like it's providing quite a bit of moisture under my eye area, and this is definitely a step that I don't like to miss because it is so important to moisturize the under eye area. Mine just tends to get so dry and it always feels really yucky, especially when I first get up in the morning. I mean, it just feels like the moisture that I'm currently putting on is soaking right in, and I like to go out here in the outer corner too because it gets super dry. So I've got the moisturizer and I've got the eye cream, and then I also want to jump in with a primer, and I'm trying to figure out which primer I want to do because I have several different choices here, and it gets kind of confusing when you've got a lot of different choices to choose from. So let's see if there's something here that maybe I haven't used in a while. I think this is that's an eye cream. Trying to see. I know I've got several here. I just got to find them. Let's see. Let's go with this. This is Yves Saint Laurent, and this is a really pretty packaging, gold. It's got some gold flecks in the bottle, and this is called a Blur Primer. And it has a pump, so I'm going to go ahead and get some of this on. And then I do have another new foundation that I'm wanting to try by Almay, and I'm trying to get this to, there we go. So this is a really kind of pretty primer, but it does have a really nice smoothing effect as you're putting it onto the skin. It really feels like it's kind of filling in the pores and any fine lines that you might have. I don't have a whole lot of wrinkles yet, but I do have a lot of dryness, a lot of texture, and I like to even that out as much as possible before I put on my foundation. So I do think a primer just kind of really helps to even things out. Alright, what did I do with the cat? Here we go. So that's just, and that looks really pretty too. The bottle is so pretty. I love that. Hi, baby girl. Hey, sweetie. Hi, baby girl. You're so pretty. And then I've got this Almay. It's an all-day wear Skin Perfecting Comfort Matte Foundation in 130 Cool Nude. And I saw this in my local Walmart, and of course I was intrigued. It's lightweight feel, buildable coverage, blurs, look of pores, fine lines, and imperfections. So we're going to try this out today if I can get the bottle open. And I'm not sure, okay, there's no pump. It's just one of these where you just kind of pour it out. So I think I'm going to put some on the back of my hand. I don't really like bottles like this where you have to pour it out. I would prefer either a tube or, you know, a pump. I just don't care for that because I don't feel like you can get as much of the product out. And I feel like some of it kind of, hi baby girl, and I feel like some of it kind of sinks into the back of the hand. So I would say that's probably the only drawback. But if I like the foundation and I like the way it wears, then I can handle the fact that there's no pump. I can deal with it. So it just kind of depends on how good this wears throughout the day. And I'm going to go ahead and buff this in. So I'm going to use my Sigma F80 buffing brush. I love this brush for blending foundation. It really helps to just even out the skin tone and get everything perfectly covered. I do really like this color. I think this foundation color is perfect for my skin tone. So I really like that. Sometimes it's hard to tell in the bottle, you know, what it's going to actually look like on your skin tone, because I find that sometimes it's too yellow or a little too dark, but I usually can manage and make it work. By the time I blended it out and blended everything else in that I'm going to put, it's usually okay. So that helps a lot. And I do like the coverage. I'm not sure how it's going to wear throughout the day. We shall find out, but I do like the overall look that I've got here with originally putting this on, so that's good. And then I have this new concealer also. It's by Neutrogena, and it's a radiant cream concealer. It's the Healthy Skin line. I really like the Healthy Skin line. It's they have some great products in that line, and this has peptides plus antioxidants, and I am in the shade, let's see, trying to figure out the shade here, Ecru Light 2. So I'm going to go ahead, it has a doe foot applicator, and I'm going to go ahead and put that right underneath my eyes. And then also up here on my forehead, around my nose. This area is always needing it. And then I'm going to blend it in with my Bareminerals little travel brush that I have here, the Soft Focus Face and Eye Brush. This little brush works really well. So I'm going to go ahead and blend this in. It's very important, I think, to put a concealer underneath the eyes. I think it does a number of things. It adds a little bit of hydration. It really corrects any dark circles, any darkness that you have, and it really adds pigment as well, because I know sometimes it's hard to get, for me anyway, it's hard to get the foundation, you know, up under here, and so I notice sometimes that it's uneven. So concealer is very important in my opinion. And then I'm going to go ahead and put my brows on with my It Cosmetics brow pencil in Universal Taupe. I love this stuff. It just easily allows me to darken up my brows nicely. Love that. And then I need to add some blush, and I've been loving my cream blushes lately. I'm trying to see here if there is maybe a different blush that I haven't used in a while. I think I'm going to go in with my Found blush in Rose Glow. This stuff is really nice, and it works really well on the cheeks. This is a number 80. It's a beautiful swirled blush. There we go. And you can find this in Walmart. I have not been able to find it in every Walmart. I have one Walmart in town that sells it, but not every single Walmart actually has this product. But it is a line. It's called Found. And their blushes are amazing. They have several blushes that are really good quality. And this is one of them. And then I always like to add just a little bit of these illuminating drops by Sleek Makeup and Poppin Bubbles, or Poppin Bottles. I like to just add a couple of dots, just to add a little bit of luminosity there. And I'm going to go in with this little brush here. And that just adds some really nice radiance to the cheekbones. Just really kind of brightens things up. And I like the finished look. And then also want to add a little bit of the bronzer. I also have the Found Baked Bronzer in 50, which is called Golden Bronze, and it's also really pretty. There we go, I've got to get the camera to focus. But it's also got those swirls, and I really like that because you can just swirl your brush in it, and then, you know, I just like to go naturally where the sun would hit the top of the forehead, kind of buff that in. Try to make a little bit of a contour. Hello, beautiful. I have my baby girl over here who is approving of everything I'm doing. She's so cute. Her so cute. So I like to just kind of add this where the light would naturally hit. And this is a really soft, kind of a soft focus bronzer, so it's nice. I like it. Doesn't put a whole lot of, you know, deep dark, which I have to kind of watch since I'm so fair skinned. And then I also want to kind of play around with this Physicians Formula eyeshadow palette. It's the Rose All Play, and I picked this up at my local Ulta, or actually I purchased it in an Ulta haul, but it has a lot of colors that I really like. It was hitting my fancy because it has these really pretty berry tones in it, and y'all know I love my berries, so it was kind of hard to resist. It was kind of one of those where I decided at the last minute to get it because I wasn't really going to, but anytime there's pinks and berries involved, it just always hard for me to pass that up because I love those kind of tones, and I think those kind of tones are just beautiful. So we're gonna see what kind of look we can get with this today. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my Sigma E40 tapered blending brush, and we're gonna jump in with one of these outer colors over here that's kind of a deep mauvish shade, and I'm going to go right in, and that's very deep, so I'm going to need to take quite a bit of diffusing on this to really get it diffused. I just go back and forth with the sweeping motion, but I really have been impressed with the softness of Physicians Formula. Their eyeshadows are actually really, really soft, and they really pack a punch on this color. I mean, I actually haven't, this is I think the first palette I've ever had by Physicians Formula. I don't think they normally create palettes, but they did come out with this recently with they have a whole rose, like a rose line that has the moisturizer and eye cream and things like that. I did pick up a couple of things in that line, but I haven't played with everything. But I really like that color. I think that's gorgeous. And then to deepen up the crease even further, I'm going to go in with this top shade and just kind of go directly in my crease. But I couldn't resist it because these colors are so me. I love these kind of colors. I think they're absolutely gorgeous, and it's hard to resist when you've got a beautiful color palette like this. Anytime there's berries involved, it's always intriguing to me, and I'm thinking, okay, I've got to try this out. And then I'm going to go in with a BH Cosmetics flat eyeshadow brush here, and I'm going to go in with one of the lighter colors. There's like a really light pink here, and I think I'm going to go in with that and then try to do my sweeping motion. Okay, let's see, that's really pretty. It's a little light, so I'm going to go in with one of the darker shades. And there's some kind of like almost glittery texture shades here. They have that kind of duochrome look to them, which I think is really pretty. It has like a really pretty kind of soft focus effect to it. But it's really, that looks really pretty. Especially when you, I like to drag it across the lid, because that really, when you drag it across the lid, it really brings out a lot of shine, and it really brings out, I think, the true color of the eyeshadow, which is what I really like. But overall, I'm really impressed with this palette. I think the packaging could be a little better, because this is just like a plastic, you know, top. I wish it had a little bit better quality, but I think for the price point it's really good, and I do think the quality of these eyeshadows are really nice. I have to give a thumbs up to the eyeshadow quality, because these feel comparable to like a more high-end eyeshadow look. So far I really like that, and I think I'm going to keep it with that. I just kind of want a soft berry look. But I also want to, I need to add a brow highlight, and I'm trying to decide which I might want. There's a shiny one up here up top, but I don't think my brush is going to pick that up, so I'm going to use just the soft taupe, like a beige. I'm going to go ahead with the soft beige highlight. Very pretty. Looking good. And then I might actually go in with the flat eyeshadow brush. There's a real pretty gold one up here at the top, and I'm going to see about putting some of that right in the corner. I like to brighten the inner corner because it just really kind of adds to the whole radiance effect when you do that. It's a nice, just a nice little added touch to the inner corner. Really like that. Very pretty. I think that's a pretty look. I like the berry tones that this palette has. So, and I have noticed this being sold in Walmart, so if you're looking for it, you might check your local Walmart, because I did notice that they had that particular one in stock at the local Walmart. And then next I'm just going to go in, I just want to go ahead and jump in with some mascara. I'm going to use, come here. You want to come up here? Come here. Come here. Okay. I'm going to jump in with my favorite rediscovered love, which is the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. This stuff is amazing. It's really, really good. My sister, Daily Dazzle and Dawn, she also loves this. And we have both been raving about it, because it really, you can actually see your lashes, and that's what's amazing about this stuff. I think I may have found the mascara that I'm just going to stick with and not deviate from, because it's so hard to find a mascara that doesn't, or for me personally, it's hard to find a mascara that actually shows up on my lashes, because most of the time they just, I put mascara on and you can't really see it there. But I love that I can see this mascara on my lashes even when I don't put false lashes on, because that's so important to me. You know, it's not always feasible to put false lashes on. You don't always have time. That's a whole extra step. And a lot of times I just like to put mascara on and get out the door. But the problem with mascara that I've always had is it just does not show up, because my lashes are kind of sparse and they point down, and that causes me the issue of the mascara not showing up. But there's something about this formula, and it's only $6. That's what blows my mind about this mascara. You can get it at Ulta, either online or at your local Ulta, and it's only $5.99. And it's just, I don't think you can get a mascara that performs this well under that price. Come here, sweetie. Come on. Come here. Come see. Come here. Come on camera. I'm sure they want to see you. You've been on every video. You've been on every video. Hey, look. Say hi. Say looky. Oh, I'm sorry. Oop. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. I'm so pretty. Yeah, you're so pretty. You're so pretty. Mama's losing her headband. Whoa. Whoa. You falling. You falling. Oh, I love you so much. You're my falling little girl. You're my falling little girl. So much fun to have pets around and all the love and joy that they provide. All the love and joy. All the love and joy. And all the smiles. She was running around this morning. She had one of my... I keep my hair in a ponytail in the back. So I have these elastic stretch bands. And she was chasing the elastic band all around the house. Running with it. It's so much fun to watch, and it's just hilarious, and it just cracks you up because she'll get these bursts of energy and she'll just fly through the house real fast. Don't you? Don't you? Don't you? And then for lip, I've got this really bright pink lip that I want to try, and I picked it up off of a recent Ulta haul, and it is it's by L'Oreal, and it's their Carl it's Carl. I think there's another name to it, but it says Carl here. And this shade is called, it's Karl Lagerfeld. This is called Ironic. And this is a bright pink shade. And I've never tried it before. I've still got the packaging on it here, but I'm really excited about it because I love a good lip. And so, yeah, you checking it out too. And so we're going to go ahead with this lip. It's called Iconic. And it has, I love the pigmentation. It does have that kind of L'Oreal smell. You know how they have kind of like a floral smell, so if that bothers you, you might not like it. But I love this color. There was several colors, but I thought, I gotta go with the pink one. Because I love a pink one. Yeah. That is gorgeous. Oh, no, 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 no. You can't have mommy's net. She's trying to get my necklace. She's trying to get my necklace. She's trying to get my necklace. You being ornery. You being ornery. So I think that's a win-win. This is a win-win, you guys. This Karl Lagerfeld Ironic. You being ornery? You being ornery? So I have this, I'm wearing this cute little like track jacket, and it has a zipper, and she's trying to get the zipper, and then I'm wearing this necklace, and she's trying to get the necklace. Oh, she's trying to get the necklace. She's trying to get the necklace. Oh, she's trying to get the necklace. That's funny. My cat's funny. My cat's funny. That's right. Say hi. Say hi. Say, I'm funny. I'm a big girl. Say, I'm a big girl. I'm a big girl. Okay. She's sliding around on me because I'm wearing a pair of leggings, and they're kind of that polyester, so they're kind of silky, like have a silky feel to them. So she's sliding around. Oh, you make mama laugh. It's so funny how, though, when I start talking to the camera or I start doing, you know, anything else, she will immediately want attention. Isn't that right? You're my attention girl. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun. I like doing get ready with me style videos where I just kind of film as I'm going. Today I really didn't know what products I was going to use. Sometimes I actually plan out the products I'm going to use, but today it was just kind of go with the flow. So I enjoy doing those. I think they're a lot of fun, and it's just fun to kind of figure out what I'm going to wear for the day. So I've got the cat's tail flopping in my face here. So Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of my channel. If you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and also don't forget to click the red subscribe button right down below. I'd love for you to join this channel if you have not already subscribed. I do post wig reviews as well as makeup reviews on a weekly basis, so I'd love for you to not miss any of them. Also, in the description box down below, you'll find links to my eBay store where I do post wigs for sale as well as other items. You'll also find a link to my Instagram and Facebook page if you'd like to follow me on there. I'd love to be friends with you, and if you'd like to send me a comment or a suggestion, I'd certainly also love to hear from you by email. There's also a link to my sister's YouTube channel. It's called Daily Dazzle and Dawn, and she does some really fantastic wig reviews. I'd love for you to check that out as well if you're not already subscribed. So again, thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this little makeup chat, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Have an amazing day. Bye.